It is 9:37 p.m. Sunday, May 17th. How you guys doing today? Hopefully you've seen some of the new style vlogs that I've been doing. Just trying to change it up a little bit and make it a little more interesting for me to make. These ones are very informative, but they're very boring to build and put together. So we'll try something different. Anyway, I don't know if you've seen it or not yet, but yesterday I released a vlog, the new style, about my refrigerator dying. So I came home and 9 o'clock at night, my mother-in-law, who's upstairs, texts me and says, "Oh, by the way, I washed my son's clothes today, washed them and dried them, and I missed his pack of cigarettes, and the dryer is full of dried tobacco, and the vent and everything. Do you think that'll be bad?" So I had to take the dryer apart and suck all that dried tobacco out, so I was not in a good mood. And then, while I'm finishing that, my wife yells over, "Hey, can you look at the refrigerator? I don't think it's working right." And I opened up the freezer door and water's just dripping from the ice tray. Or the ice maker. So, long story short, it died. I went on YouTube, looked up how to check your refrigerator videos, and tried everything I could. Took I got an ice chest, took all the frozen stuff out, put it in an ice chest, took all the trays out, and then took the back off, and there was I believe it's a condenser, and a little fan that blows on top. So I was thinking maybe it was a fan, but the condenser wasn't cold at all, completely defrosted. And at that point, it's something in the system, and it's not anything that I can easily fix, and if I try to get in that system, I'm going to jack it all up. So 12:15 at night, went out, and Ralph's is open till 1, so went and got 2 big bags of ice. I still have 2 ice chest cooler boxes sitting in the backyard, so that came handy under the patio. So my wife, while I was gone, distributed all the food. We got the ice, we put it on. Next morning, had a repairman come out, and it ended up being $300 to fix it. So $400 was my price point, but $3 it fixed. So anyway, refrigerator's fixed now. It's running a little better than it was before. They put a new relay in and a capacitor, and then during all this, I had taken it out and I cleaned all the coils, so it's as clean as it's been in 3 or 4 years, and it's working as good as it has. The repairman said that everything looked good. We should get another 5 years out of it, and then that way we can save up and get a nice stainless steel one. Today was my company picnic out at I think it was Oak Canyon Park. It's out by Irvine Lake, and it was a lot of fun. They do hamburgers, hot dogs, I think it was brisket, open soda, water. They had beer and wine. They've got a ice cream bar, or not ice cream treat bar, novelty bar I think they called it. So you can get all like big sticks and what are 50/50 bars, I think? There's one that was orange on the outside and the inside is vanilla. And then they had a big slide, a tilt-a-whirl type of thing, and then teacup that kind of went at an angle type of thing. Little roller coaster. They had a zip line. We actually got my 8-year-old to go on the zip line. You could tell he was scared out of his wits, but we talked him into it, and afterwards he had fun. Well, he told us he had fun. Swings that spin around, and both the boys love that. Little merry-go-round, little kid roller coaster, and then way down at the end they had games. Throw a ball in the hole, and you could win little prizes. They had a little lake, or not a little lake, a little pond. You could go out on a rowboat. Anyway, it's a really cool place. So, if it's just my wife and I, we'd go, it'd be okay. But bringing the boys there, they absolutely love it, and don't want to leave. So that was cool. Except at one point, I decided that I was going to try to do kind of a time-lapse type of thing. with the swings, and they have these little power conduits that come up into a box. So I got my point and shoot that I use for my vlogging, and I set it on there and let it go for 5 minutes. And then I actually walked forward and was watching so I could be in the frame. And I turned around and figured, okay, I'm going to go back and get it. And right as I'm walking towards it, gust of wind blew it, and now it is stuck open. And I can't, man, it seemed to get it closed. And this thing, I think, is probably 3 years old. And when I bought it, it was last year's good model. So, it's really like 4 years old. So it's not worth trying to fix. I can't picture that this thing, would cost less than 60, 80 bucks to fix. And I can get an equivalent one now for 120. So that's a real bummer. I did find one on eBay last week for like 65 bucks. These new, I think, were 150, new right now. So I found one for 55 or 65, I can't remember which, and had ordered it as a backup for this. So hopefully that'll be in next week. I may go out and pick up a newer one just to have it, but it's a real bummer because there's nothing wrong with this. It's just the fact that I dropped it. So, and then I think I mentioned SmartThings last week or the week before. I can't remember when. But they finally got me all my stuff. So I got the hub, got the power outlet, motion sensor, 2 open close, and a presence detector. So probably tomorrow, my main light up here and my other light over here, I'm going to hook up to the motion detector. I'll probably put it over there and make it so that when I come into the garage or into the shop, these lights will automatically turn on. So that should be pretty cool. And then I'm going to see if I can get the open-close detector and set it up on the garage door, because I'm the only person who ever opens the garage door. So I'll get that to let me know when the garage door opens. But that's pretty much it. It's been an eventful week as far as the last few days, but other than that, nothing's really gone on too much. So I skipped the last couple of weeks doing the weekly vlog to do this new style. So what I'm going to try to do is still do these on Sundays, but then as anything interesting comes up and I get another vlogging camera, I'm going to try to do the occasional other interesting vlogs in the new style. So just keep looking for these every Sunday night, Monday morning, and other than that, thanks for watching, and I will see you next week.